Hey y'all, it's me back again with another motherfucking video. But today we are starting something new. Today we are doing our first ever episode of like our podcast for real. So like we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. My name is Monique, but y'all can call me Mona P. And yeah, really we're just gonna be talking. A lot of my friends, like I be saying some real shit. I be, real spill type shit. So I'm going to go ahead and just share that with the world. So our first episode is going to be about like three main topics that I feel like every like female podcaster is talking about, or just podcaster in general. Basically just love, loyalty, and motherfucking licks. Okay, so first I want to do a little check-in every episode. I am mentally powering through. I was going through like really bad like just feelings of like anxiety and fear and stuff for this past week. So mentally I'm sort of battling with that, but I'm pushing through. I had a conversation with my best friend in the whole entire world, Kenya Brown. And, it's like when you have people in your life that like really fuck with you the way that, that you're supposed to be, it's really like you just have to have those like tough conversations with those people. And she basically was like letting me know like I need to get on my shit because I'm too talented, I'm too powerful, I have way too much things at my disposal to just be sitting here worried about if, ands, and buts, So mentally I am working on seeing past my situation. Physically I feel okay just because the mental stuff was very it like manifested itself physically. So like physically I just my heart's heavy, like, but that's the only thing, like my heart just feels heavy. But I am very much blessed. I woke up this morning, I have food in my fridge, a little bit of food I do have, and yeah, and I am throughout this week I am going back to work on Monday. I'm not excited about that, but I'm going to try to make myself excited so that living in the present isn't such a problem for me, so that I can really see myself flourish in the way that others see, I'm always worried about, if I'm doing the right thing, what the right thing is, when the better thing is going to come along. And I just need to focus on being more present, being more in today, because we don't even know if tomorrow's coming, yesterday's gone, So that's what we're doing today. Yeah, so if y'all want to go ahead and like let me know, I'm sure this will be up on YouTube, but you can go ahead and comment your check-ins. How are you feeling mentally? How are you feeling physically? And what you're working towards throughout the week. So yeah. So we're just gonna like jump right in. I first wanted to talk about love. And very cliche, I know. Little girl, little 21-year-old, hopeless romantic, of course. But I'm realizing, or like I'm still trying to like figure out what love is, how to identify it, if like, okay, so let me tell you, right? I got me a little boo, a little man or whatever. I knew him in high school. He's a little cutie pie or whatever, but I'm trying to figure out if these feelings are real, not if they're real, but if like this love feeling that I think I'm getting is real, or if it's lust, if it's just infatuation. because I was in a, like, my first, like, I wouldn't say it's my first real relationship because I had one prior, but my first like grown woman-y type of relationship. Like, mind you, I'm only 21, but I was really, really in love with that man. Like, I was in love, and just seeing that crumble, you know, just from life, basically. It just wasn't my person. So and I remember, I don't know, I sort of remember how that felt. And I just learned on TikTok that apparently, like, the feelings that I was feeling were like red flag triggers. Like, they were like basically like my anxiety acting up, my intuition acting up, like, oh bitch, like, you know. So so now I'm just trying to figure out if they're butterflies or pterodactyls, you know. What else did I want to say? Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out what that means, like what it means when, like, I don't know. I really think it's infatuation instead of love, because I remember, like, being in love and choosing that person every day and deciding that they were my person, no matter what anybody else said. Like, they were my person. They were going to be with me. I was going to be with them. Whatever they needed, I would supply. And I didn't, that's where, like, my fear comes in, because I didn't make it a requirement for my partner to have things required of them. Like, I didn't make it a priority for me to be one. So so now, like, I'm in, like, a little, you know, he said he asked me to be his girlfriend, but he really didn't. Just, like, being in a, like, relationship with intention behind it, you know, like, we're we don't have these conversations, like, every day, but, like, the couple conversations we did have, it's like I don't know, I'm really not liking how this video is going. That's numero uno. But I'm just, like, learning and figuring and finessing how to, like, my feelings, basically. And it's very hard, because who wants to guess within themselves, you know? Especially playing with someone else's emotions, someone else's heart, someone else's time, energy, efforts. And he's very good at those things. Like, he's very good at making it known that, you know, I matter, that he's interested in me, that the things I'm interested in, he's willing to partake in. He's very kind. But again, just being older and knowing that love is an emotion that you fall in and out of, but it's a decision every day whether you're going to honor that commitment that you guys have agreed upon. And I'm tired. Can't lie. I'm tired of wanting the respect and the sacrifice from love, because everyone is ready to give you their body, they're ready to give you conversation, they're ready to give you time, because those things are, you know, they're readily accessible for people. But the honor, the respect, the sacrifice, that's what I need. That's because that's the type of love that I give. I give a very sacrificial type of love. I give a very, I don't care about me, it's you type of love. Like, I love people the way that I want them to love me. And I'm learning how detrimental that is for me and my relationships, because I'll do something, like I'll give someone an apple, and because I know that I love apples, but they want a banana, and like, say I bring them a banana, say Tuesday I bring them an apple, they eat the apple but they want a banana. Wednesday I bring them a banana. Thursday I bring them a banana. Friday I bring them an apple and a banana. Now I've kept all my apples for me. Like I for like those 2 days, I let those apples just be my apples, and I gave you your banana. Now on Friday, I give you an apple and a banana. I give you a piece of me. I give you the type of love that I need and the type of love that you're requiring. And but in all that, I mean, I had to go buy a banana. I have to go buy 3 bananas, and I had 5 apples. And now I have bought, I bought 3 bananas. There's 8 things I have bought. You got the 3 bananas, and you got 2 apples. I have 3 apples left out of 8 things that I had. And I'm sitting here just fucking fuzzled, because damn, like 3 out of the 8 things I supplied for myself. And 5 out of the 8 things I supplied for you. So what are we doing here? If that makes sense, that makes sense. But that's really how I feel like my relationships go. Like, it's just very much like I'm doing things for you, I'm giving for you, I'm loving for you, and I'm not gonna say I'm SOL at the end of the day, because I have very meaningful relationships in my life, but I'm not satisfied, because you see my love as something, as like an overflowing pot, and I see my love as sacrifice. Like you see my love as overflowing. I see it, and I'm actively scraping at the bottom of the pot. So yeah, I'm just like sort of fearful that that is eventually how, not just my romantic relationship, but my friendships are like going to be, or like turn out, because I don't know, I don't ask for much. I really don't ask for much. I really just only ask for consideration in my relationships. I can be so dead ass and like say that with like a straight face. Like, I only ask for you to consider me in ways that I consider you, because I give so many fucks. Like, I have so many fucks to give, and people just don't move like me. Like, people just do not move like me, and so it's hard. It's hard actively choosing every day to be the right kind of person for people, and it's still seen as shitty because it's not their kind of right. And that's what I wanted to get to. Love is completely different for everybody. Like, no one can explain to you what love is. Like, there's like a technical definition, but no one can explain to you in every way possible how to love them, because people are moving, evolving every day. And it's just like a conversation I just had with my friend before I started recording. It's like I asked, we keep asking each other the same thing, and it's like we're just now learning how to do that through like healing and taking care of ourselves. But she told me, she was like, you're asking me to give you grace when you're not giving it to yourself. And then in the shower, I was like, exactly. Because if no one is giving me something that I really need, that I'm asking outward sources for, and like no one's just willing to give it to me, then I'm always going to feel attacked. I'm always going to feel like I'm less than. I'm always going to feel like my efforts are shit because I don't have it to give myself. So I need it from the people who say who love me. I need your patience. I need you to ask me 2 and 3 and 4 times if I'm okay. Because guess what? I don't know either, babe. I don't know either. And I don't know how people can just be like blatantly upset because a motherfucker don't know. The tools were never offered. Crazy how the tools are literally my hands, my heart, and my head. But I'm handy manny, did not live in a crib. Okay? So like it's just, I'm finna be 22 and I'm just now learning emotional intelligence, or how to hold myself accountable emotionally. So, and like if I'm learning that with myself, it's like, how do I know? Like my friend, same friend, she said the other day, she was like, you don't trust yourself. Like you don't even know how to answer, like, are you okay? Like, my little boo, my nigga, he be like, he'll ask me something, he'll be like, baby, do you need this? And I'll be like, oh, no, I'm fine. And then he'll be like, he literally knows to ask me like twice, 3 times, if a bitch is hungry, because I don't want to be an inconvenience. Like, unlearning 20 years of that, unlearning 2 decades of feeling like you're an oil spill takes longer than 2 weeks. So, you know, like, it's just like learning to love yourself through loving other people it's not hot, it's not cute. Like, and that's the only way that this generation even like knows how to, or at least like late 90s babies to about 23, 22. Like, we just fucking out here. We are just out here. Like if you grew up in the between internet era, you know, like if you like know what dial-up sounds like you remember the big booty TVs and computers, but like by the time you were like 10, like Macs were a thing, like Mac computers were a thing, then like, you know, like we had Apple computers in the freaking schoolhouse, baby. So like, it's just like that, this whole like era of before social media, or like social media is like prime, it's just the insecurities are real, and they're hard to just fix. They're hard to just like maneuver and get over and just, oh well, now I know why I do this, so I'm just gonna stop. Knowing why you do it and choosing to stop is only motherfucking step 1. You still got to get through motherfucking 1 through 10 and then A through Z to be able to really just, that behavior is completely removed from me. So there's that, you know? Okay. So, so with talking about like, you know, growing up and just like the insecurities and how to like maneuver through life, basically, like, I did not raise myself, but my mom was in the military, so she worked a lot, and she like got deployed like when I was 11. So basically, like when like you really need like your mother in your life, like a mother figure, a woman, to sort of like hip you to what it means to be a young woman and a young lady. She was gone, and she was like, I feel like she was like completely checked out until I was like 17 or 18. So basically, like throughout puberty and stuff, I was just like by myself figuring out, like, I all I knew was girls have vaginas, and that's what it meant to be a girl. So like growing up and moving around a lot, just like no real stability, I started gaining these like friendships and relationships that that were like, I can't, how do I describe it? Basically, I just I've always been a doer. I've always been a it's weird how I'm very like action oriented, but my like self sabotaging like sort of behavior is like complacency, and that's like this kind of space I've been in where it's just like, no, I'm not gonna do anything. But yeah, like I started gaining relationships where I could I would be kept because I could do things for people. I could whether I was the funny little ugly friend, whether I was the tag along, I was the ride or die, I was the butt of the joke, like I was the smart one, I was the one that you called to do your homework, I was just there. I was always readily available because I did not feel like I had a place. So now, being older and going through a whole freaking panoramic and being by myself and like learning relationships with guys and like my family, myself, I'm like seeing that these girls out here are down fucking bad. Like there is no loyalty in the female community. None. And I can only speak from the black community because I'm a little black girl. But these girls are weird. These girls are weird. And I'm one of them. I'm weird as fuck. Like it's really crazy. Like the best friend I was talking about earlier, I've known her since I was 16, my junior year in high school, and me and her had like a friend group, and like I'm friends with her, and then I'm friends with the other girls in the friend group. Like for a while, none of us were really talking, but everyone is still basically the same, but completely different at the same time, of course, like being from 17 to we're in our 20s now, like we're about to be 22, 23 years old. Things are completely different, but exactly the same. And I'm just noticing now that not just with those relationships, but just female relationships in general, because I remember relationships where after I graduated high school, I was like became really quick friends with like a couple girls, and there is no real loyalty. Like I remember one of my friend's grandmothers, she was like, y'all don't know what girl code is, and damn sure don't. We just know that we are girls, we know that we are friends, and we know while you're friends with a girl, don't fuck her man. While you're friends with a girl, make sure that you look out for her. But once the fucking band-aid is ripped off, once you don't fuck with that bitch no more, even if you do fuck with the bitch, you just ain't cool with her at this moment, it really don't matter. Like, shit can hit the fan fucking quickly, okay? It's sort of sad because like me and my best friend, we had to go through hella like bumps in the road to get to a point where we can be like truly vulnerable with each other and not attack each other, not just completely disregard and like just be like, I'm done with you, you know? It took a lot. But people aren't willing to, one, people don't want to hear the truth. And sometimes the truth is not what you want to hear. Like, people don't want to hear, like I did not want to hear, like, basically my freaking best friend tell me that I need to get over it. Like, who wants to hear that? Who wants to hear that when you're feeling emotional, when you're feeling like, when you're just feeling shitty? Like, no one wants to hear that. But being able to look through that and seeing like the you need to get over it is really just this is just a hump. You're going to get over the hump. Like, you're going to be fine. Instead of, and I'm learning that within myself. I need to be able to, like I was telling her, just look past the words and see the intent. And if I can't see that, then I need to question. Like, I have the right to ask you, well, what did you mean by that? What are you trying to say? You know? And a lot of times in like these girl relationships, like these girlfriend relationships, there is no room to question a bitch. And it's fucked up because mind you, that's like our coping mechanism. That's like our like defense thing. Like, don't question me. Like, but at the same time, it's like, if I love you and I have a question, I should be able to come talk to you, you know? And it's just like, how can you truly love someone if you don't even like them? And that's what it's giving. It's giving these girls don't really like each other. We just know each other and we fuck with each other. But I can't really tolerate you. I can't be in a room with you for longer than 3-4 hours before I'm ready to just chop your fucking head off. I don't support you. We don't have the same morals or values. I don't see you as like as good as me. I think I'm better than you. I think that that you're entitled. Like it's just all of these things that that build resentment that you don't even know. Like you don't even know that you don't like that girl. Or you do, but you don't give a fuck. Like, that's weird. Like, if I can't be around somebody, I will not be around them. Like, it'll just have to be what it's gonna be. Like, if I feel no need to talk to you, I'm not going to talk to you. Because there's no fucking need. Why would I waste my time? Why? How does that work? Like, why would I? Because then at that point, I feel like I'm the villain. I feel like I'm weird and I'm shiesty and I'm just like this fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs ass bitch. Because I don't fuck with you, but I'm in your face. Like, that messes up your vibration. That messes up how you feel about yourself. First. Like, if I'm just here to be here, why are we taking up space for? What's the need? Like, who wants to do that? And then if you do, I mean, you're just not my type of people. You're just not the type of person that there's no substance, there's no genuine, there's no growth coming from here. So, like, I mean, if you want to be a little stagnant pool of water, that's fine. But the mosquitoes gonna come get you, babe. They gonna come get you. So, you know, it's just like you gotta like, I don't know, as girls, I just feel like we have to want better for ourselves. Like, we have to want better for ourselves in our relationships. Not just with a man. Like, who gives a fuck if that nigga bought you a Birkin if he beating your ass? That seemed very, very, you know, I want to tussle, but I'm just saying, like, who gives a fuck if like, that bitch is cute? If you don't like her, then you don't like her. If you don't want to be her friend, you don't want to be her friend. It don't matter what she can do for you, how many times she made you laugh this week. It don't matter. If you don't like the bitch, you don't like the bitch. And you ain't never gonna motherfucking like her. Period. It is what it is. Like, we should just hold ourselves at a higher standard. We should. Because we deserve better. We fucking deserve better. Like, don't nobody have time to be walking on eggshells around a motherfucker. For what? For who? And for our final topic, y'all, we are going to talk about some pussy licking, girl. Yeah, let's get into it. Because I've been hearing way too much that y'all niggas, I'm talking to y'all, I'm just talking to all people who require head but don't give it. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all. I'm talking to all of y'all. How dare you? How dare you? Whether you have a vagina or not. Okay? You don't want to lick one? Baby, I licked my first one probably like 2 months ago. Chef's kiss. Immaculate. Like who don't want to do that? Like, who don't want to do that? Who don't want to do that? Like, who don't want to do that? Like, it's just crazy to me. Like how, mind you, I've been in relationships where, you know, I was giving head, but I wasn't receiving head. And that was back in my young bitch days. That was back in the day when, I was probably like 15. 15 lost my virginity. And but I was 15, and I remember like the next time I was getting like consistent head from like somebody I was dating, I was 17. 2 whole years of having sex with guys, but not getting like awarded like that. Like, that is crazy. Like, these dudes really are out here not giving head. Like I remember being in high school. I remember, 2016, 2017, like, motherfuckers was not giving head to bitches, and like we all thought it was nasty. Like, we all was like, ain't nobody finna put their mouth on me. Like, oh no. But the game's different. Yeah, we've traded up. Very much so. I'm sitting on your face. Very much so. I'm in the passenger seat and you're in the driver, and you're still coming over to lick this cat. Very much like hush. Cause y'all niggas, like, you don't get to make it a requirement for Build a Bitch Workshop that this motherfucker is 1,000% throat goat. Like, she just slobbing your shit from Sunday to Monday, or Monday to Sunday. But you're not touching her. You're not doing that. Baby, oh no. Because women, what we need to do, if you're not going to give me head, then nigga, why are you in my bed? And that's a bar. If you're not going to give me head, why are you in my bed? Because I promise you, there's 2 or 3 niggas that have been dying to see what that thing about. Dying. Like, you don't want to give me head. You don't want to give me head? Like, nigga, what? Head, baby. Like, women are in full-blown relationships at this big age, and niggas are turning your girl down, turning your girlfriend down from head because it's something that you're not comfortable with. Do you think that she likes putting your fucking appendage down her throat? Do you think she likes that? Like, I mean, there's a couple women who very much, they're pleasers, you know. I feel like the like sort of sex sex craze world that we live in right now, it's very much just geared towards pleasing a man, and we're just not getting to the shift of pleasing women. But it's 2022. It's 2022 and we're just not talking about it. Mind you, I've been having sex since 2015, you know, and before then people was having sex, and like it was very much so like pleasing the man, please the man, please the man. And we're sitting here worried about pleasing a man, and we don't even know how intricate our bodies are. Like it took me not having sex to realize this thing right here, baby, like God made Adam, but he molded Eve. Let's talk about it. Molded me. He molded me to have these features, to have these curves, this breast, this ass. Like, molded it to be like, you are a work of art. Nigga, you don't want to taste. You couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Because aside from the 2 or 3 men who will lick you down, girl, there are about 5, 6 women who will too. Let's talk about that. Because y'all niggas really be homie fucking sexual, fucking with y'all niggas oh so hard. Like going out on dates with your niggas. Y'all need to worry about the bitches with the friends. Y'all need to be worried about the bitches who eat little pussy on Saturdays. Y'all need to be worried about them. Because like you're the only one who gets pleasured out of this. Like and I wish y'all knew that head makes the dick so much better. Head makes the sex so much. Head makes the woman so much better. I just want y'all to know. Like I wrote in my notes, me consistently getting head from somebody I am with makes me shut the fuck up. Makes me calmer. Makes me do wifely things without the wifely title, which we're gonna get to in a second. That's gonna be another subject for another day. God's still working on me. But it enhances everything. Cause nigga, you know that when you're getting some head, when your bitch is on her knees in front of you worshiping you like that, yeah, because it's worship. Let's talk about it. It's fucking worship. When she is honoring you that way, how do you feel? How does that make your chest swell up? How does it make your toes curl, your eyes water? Let's talk about it. Because why wouldn't you want her to feel the same way? Why? Like, you're selfish. These niggas are selfish. That's why motherfuckers have to fucking masturbate after they get dick. Because y'all niggas are selfish. You're going to get your nut every time. Every time. Like half the time, bitch don't even be knowing if these niggas are nutting. Because you're going to get it every time. But you have to ask me. You have to ask me for confirmation after we're done. If I came or not. And 7 times out of 10, I'm going to lie. I'm going to lie and say I did. And you know what the magic number is? I came 3 times. Every girl has used that. Every girl. To make you feel better. But that's what we're stopping in 2022. If you're not giving me head, why are you in my bed? Let's say it together, ladies. If you're not giving me head, why are you in my bed? Last time. If you're not giving me head, why are you in my bed? Amen. Amen. So, all in fucking all, we're not slopping these niggas down until we're leaking on the sheets. Yeah. And I said it. And I fucking said it. Like, this nigga, like, bitches, y'all know y'all's jaws be hurting. Y'all know you get lock fucking jaw trying to please that man. It's his turn. It's his fucking turn. If that nigga ain't chewing, I don't know what he doing. Bar number 2. Okay? Like, we deserve so much better than that. Like basically, I don't know. I think I want to name this episode "We Deserve So Much Better," because these niggas are tripping, the insecurities are real, and the loyalty is dead. So, yeah, as Black women, first we deserve better, and then the other women can come along. But yeah, we deserve better. And this is too much, y'all. Like, that head topic really got me like crazy, because what the fuck? What in the hell? But yes, y'all, you can see me again later on another video. Yeah. It was nice chilling with y'all. This wasn't that bad. I'll click back up later. Love you. Peace.